Right, everybody, welcome back to part 17 of drawing the Lotus pod in graphite. Continuing along the inside ridge, things are starting to look a little bit more, there's a bit more contrast as we get into these shadow areas. That's my V there. So I've lost my spot. Here we go. Oh yeah. There's a pucker just here. So I'm going to start to draw that in, and hopefully that's still in focus. So don't be afraid to change some of these lines. Like, for example, I'm making this more of a point than a soft curve. And yeah, I'm seeing another pucker. And there's one about here. And again. Now, these mounds are becoming more and more, the shadows just becoming really quite strong now. Get that a bit rounder. So I'm drawing the shadows behind these mounds. And I've lost my spot again. I think, where am I? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Got it. 3. Yes. Right. Okay. All good. I'm actually, when I start sort of getting a little bit confused, I'm going to come from the other direction. So this is bulging out a little bit too much. And we want to get a nice, yes. Yep, better. Oh. Oh. Just turn this a little bit so I can get one after. Oops, sorry. Right. Yep. Let's tidy up that edge a little bit. There. Yep, that's much better. Then okay. So I was just checking that edge, and I was using this as a guide. All right, back we go into vertical mode. Now that my edges, I think the edges were a little bit off and it was throwing me as to where I was. Just light little dashes. Now I know where I am. Okay. Yeah. All right. Now we're cooking with gas. So I'm drawing as the edge of this is, you know, curving off into the background. It's picking up shadow. And it's here we start to see quite a bit of puckering, or the technical term which I've created called bumpules. And okay, I think that is it with the 4H. Hooray! So it's starting to evolve. You can see it's not a quick process. In fact, it is extremely slow. Now I'm going to grab a 2H and I'm going to bring all this up a bit more. And I'm going to start in these dark areas. Really start to get some of these evolving a little bit more. Thought I'd have it the right way up for a change, because you're probably a bit tired seeing it on its side. Okay. And we can come in later with this, with the paper stump, just to give it a bit more of a zhuzh. Okay, I'm going to stop here. I might do a little bit off screen, not a lot, but just a little bit to move things along. Okay, bye for now.